Hello, my dear brothers and sisters. I'm Father Diego, and this is the message of the Gospel for today, Monday, March the 9th. We listen a short Gospel today from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 6, verses 36 to 38. Jesus says to his disciples, "Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. Stop judging, and you will not be judged. Stop condemning, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and gift will be given to you. A good measure, packed together, shaken down, and overflowing, will be poured into your lap. For the measure with which you measure will in return be measured out to you." So we listen today from this chapter 6, the so-called the Sermon of the Valley is the equivalent of the Sermon of the Mountain in the Gospel of Matthew that we read last week, in which Jesus sets the foundations of the kingdom of God and of the experience of the kingdom of God in a collection, if you want, of sayings of Jesus, from Jesus to his disciples. And today we listen this clear, straight, short gospel message, wonderful message. Be merciful just as your Father is merciful. Stop judging, and you will not be judged, and so on and so on. The question that this gospel brings up, at least to me, is what is the measure? Going back to the last verse of this passage. For the measure with which you measure will in return be measured out to you. So, what is the measure that I'm using with others, particularly to all those who are different from me, those who think different the way I think, those who are annoying? Am I as compassionate and loving and sympathetic as I am with those I love? So the question can be turned around if you go to the beginning of this gospel. Be merciful just as your Father is merciful. So if you feel judged and rejected and condemned, maybe you will do the same with others. But if you feel loved and forgiven and accepted and embraced by God's love, probably you will do the same with others. The measure of God for all of us is the measure of love, compassion, and forgiveness. Coffee with the Blessed Mother, Mary, Our Lady of the Nuts, or the Untier of Nuts, this devotion that Pope Francis loves. Coffee. Have a wonderful beginning of the week, and I'll see you tomorrow with the message of the gospel. Bye. Ciao.